gonna do our first ever on the channel preview and predictions for Money in the Bank this Saturday.
Yes, sir. And hey, don't you forget, if you are in Houston or the surrounding area, pull up Social Beer Garden, man. We are going to be live streaming at Social Beer Garden, man. We're going to be having some fun, turning up with you guys one-on-one, all together, just enjoying the vibe of some good old wrestling. You feel me? Should we show them what it is that we have, or?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
We should put it right here, huh? Let me go get it.
Yeah, man, we got a special.
Hype it up, Ross. Hype it up.
We got a special surprise for you guys. We've been trying to set this up for those who are able to pull up to Social Beer Garden this weekend. There is a potential possibility, a potential opportunity for you to walk away with something, for you to walk away with some prizes. And it only makes sense if we're going to do this, then we're going to do it with some style, man. It's Money in the Bank. So you want to make sure you can possibly cash in your opportunity at some prizes, man. Money in the Bank this weekend. Social Beer Garden. I know a lot of y'all trying to cash in your opportunity to kick it with us, to hang out with us. But I think it's always going to be a great opportunity for y'all to cash in and cash out with none other
than own briefcase.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got our own Money in the Bank briefcase for this weekend. Let me move this out the way.
Yes, sir.
And you're not going to be leaving empty-handed. One lucky individual may have the opportunity to walk out with the briefcase and some goodies inside the briefcase, man. So this is why we say, if you have an opportunity, pull up to these events.
Somebody clip it.
Pull up to these events. We're going to be having a good time. We're going to be doing giveaways on the upcoming live stream reactions we have at Social Beer Garden. So, yeah, make sure you guys pull up, bro. So you can have an opportunity.
You can't open it right now, bro.
Yeah, to get what's in here, man. All right. Let's start with the first.
I need them to do their thing.
The first match I'm going to work
my way through. Is it 4 matches?
Oh, my bad. It is technically only 4 matches.
Okay.
The first match.
You didn't want to say 4.
No, I actually misread it. First match is the Women's Intercontinental Championship match between Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. Who do y'all have winning? Why and why not? I'm gonna let you start off first, man. Who you got winning,
I want Lyra to win. I think the tear that Lyra's been on, it really makes for a good story as far as like what they doing with her character, like the way she's on the mic now, the way she's kind of doing her thing. I have a feeling that they may give it to Becky, but my heart really wants Lyra to win because of what they're doing with her character. I mean, you have Becky being healed. Becky really don't need it as much. I mean, you can look at it like, oh, she's back now. She's titleless and all that other stuff. And like, they could give it to her either way. I just want it for Lyra. But I'll vote Lyra. I think Becky's going to win it, though. But my heart's going to go with Lyra.
Yeah, so you're going with Becky winning. Because you got to choose. You got to choose.
You got to stop doing that, bro.
That's the point of preview and predictions. You got to choose.
So they go with my heart or what WWE's going to do?
Who do you think is going to win? Who do you think? Come on.
I'm going to go Lyra.
All right, going with Lyra? All right, Dove is locked in with Lyra.
Because it would make sense if somebody interfered to, if you know who may.
Yeah. You could go that route.
Yeah.
You could go that route. The only reason why I'm very skeptical is because, one, they've touted that Lyra has never lost to Becky. Yeah. That's one.
Yeah.
2, this would be her, if she was to lose, this would be back-to-back losses from her returning.
Well, true.
And that's obviously.
I get it.
They're trying to build her up as a, this credible heel. So, granted, the out they could do to, add to your case of Lyra winning is obviously Bayley. I know. I feel like that's going to be the next feud they're setting up. Bayley's been written off of TV. She's been disrespecting Bayley. I think that makes sense. And I think people would be interested in that. So, it would make sense if Bayley, on the behalf of Lyra and trying to get a little bit of revenge, attacked Becky Lynch, which caused Lyra to get the win. And then Becky would obviously be focused on getting, on Bailey.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I
know
just
WWE.
don't see them having Becky
Appreciate
lose
the 10 bits.
back-to-back pay-per-views.
Yeah.
And you can still set that up even with Bailey coming back to try to take the title, the Intercontinental Championship from Lyra. So I'm gonna go with Becky on this one.
Because even if they do go Becky, and if they still did do the Becky Bailey thing, I would see them having Becky win, and then just like somebody said in the chat, have Bailey come out afterwards.
To set up something there to possibly set up that feud. Because I mean, Bailey and Becky for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, that's another feud that's going to elevate that. And they're all still kind of intertwined because, Bailey maybe could feel some type of way with Lyra teaming up with her.
Yeah.
So they can do some stuff, and it all revolves around the Women's Intercontinental Championship, which is getting the championship good light.
It's
I can appreciate that.
Let it become notable. You know what I'm saying?
So they're doing the right thing, but I'm going to go most likely with Becky. So you're going with Lyra. I'm going with Becky.
All
right, next one. And this is crazy. I guess we can go into the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We got Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss,
Rhea Alexa,
Naomi, Roxanne Perez, Julia, and Stephanie Vaquer. Now, who do you have winning the women's Money in the Bank? Who do you think?
Naomi.
You going with Naomi?
Yeah, I'm going Naomi.
I like that.
Because you know what you got to do? You got to proceed with caution. So I'm going with Naomi.
I like that pick.
Naomi.
I like that pick. Naomi, I'm not even going to be. I mean, I think when I look at the list of competitors, Alexa Bliss, I don't think she needs it right now. I think she's going to be setting up something with the Wyatt Six. She's doing something with Charlotte. So I don't think she needs it. Stephanie, she just got to the main roster officially. I don't really think she, her being in the match is a good push, a good look. So I don't think she's winning it yet. Julia, I don't think she's winning it yet. She just got to the main roster. Roxanne Perez, even though she's been having a good showing, she's been on the main roster. I still don't see that happening.
She still got some Judgment Day stuff to get together as well.
I think the only real viable individuals, it would be Rhea, which I don't think she needs that. Because Rhea, it's one of those things where she can find a way to a world championship match.
She's just gonna go and
Rhea,
slap a piece of paper in front of Adam Pearce and just tell him what it is that she wants.
So it's Rhea there. But honestly, Naomi, it makes sense.
Yeah.
The reason why it makes sense, if it's her character, because she's a heel, so she will take advantage of the opportunity to cash in on someone.
Yeah.
It could be a situation where maybe it looks like what's her name? Jade is getting into that opportunity. Maybe Jade wins the title from Tiffany Stratton at some point, and then Naomi cashes in. Or maybe Bianca has an opportunity, wins the title, and Naomi cashes in. I do think the cash in is going to be a catalyst to really extend some of these feuds.
Yeah.
In particular with Naomi, Bianca, and Jade. So, and she benefits the most from it. Out of everybody else in this match, she benefits the most from it. It would really, if she can come up with a custom Money in the Bank proceed with caution, like, bro,
that would sell.
That would sell. I think if you're gonna do it, like last year, they gave Tiffany Stratton the custom pink Money in the Bank briefcase. So I think if you're gonna capitalize on the proceed with caution notion, have Naomi win it, have her hold it for a while, have her tease it, have her wait for the opportune moment, and then you can have her strike, and cash in. So I think she would benefit the most. I'm going with Naomi to win Money in the Bank,
and it makes sense. It makes sense. And I mean, she did a character change up, bro. She's doing something a little bit different from the norm, and she's just kind of really embodying this heel like vibe. You know what I'm saying? Even with the little promo packages that she be getting. I mean, I'm with it, bro, because it makes sense for what she's doing right now. She kind of be running in randomly. She just it just would fit. So
Yeah,
hopefully
crime
she's the one to
scene,
win.
Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah.
You know, it's WWE. They all about making money, making moments. I think that would be dope. So I'm going with Naomi to win the women's Money in the Bank. Next, we got John Cena and Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. Now,
The world heavyweight champion.
yeah, the world heavyweight champion, Jey Uso. Now, here's the thing. I'm not as hyped for this match
I
because
don't
it's just,
care about that match.
it's just, and that's crazy to say.
Yeah.
You're two top world champions. You don't really care about this tag team match. I don't. Like last year, I cared about the Cody Rhodes teaming up with Roman Reigns. That shit was cinema.
Yeah.
That shit was good. This year, I don't care as much.
Let me get straight to the point. I feel like John and Cody gonna win. I mean, John and Logan is gonna win. You know why? Because Cody and Jay don't have what it takes to just. They don't have that. I'm gonna do what it takes to win type of energy. John and Logan is gonna do like. I'm not in the sense of just wrestling, but in the sense of Logan and John are gonna be below the belt. Right? Logan's a cheater. John is trying to ruin wrestling. To me, they are in a different vibe right now, and they're gonna do whatever by any means necessary to get the win. Jay, Cody's the good cookie cutter type of wrestler. He's, in a good boy phase. Jay still, to me, letting Gunther talk to him a little bit too crazy. He still haven't done enough to me that is gonna tell me like, hey, Gunther shouldn't even be talking to you right now. Tap. Don't even come to my locker room and be in my ear right now. Tap away. They don't hit that for me. To me, I think Logan and John together, the only way they lose is if they butt heads.
And that's why I said that.
I seen a foreshadow of that.
That's why
at the last event to where Logan was getting too a little ahead of himself and he started to push John.
That's why I'm going the other way. That's the only reason why I'm going the other way, because
so it's not because of the whole them getting over,
the only reason why I say that because I don't see Cody getting pinned. I don't see Jay getting pinned. I don't see John getting pinned. The only person that will most likely get pinned
is Logan.
And you also that Monday Night Raw, Jay has a title match against Gunther. So this is one of the things where I was like, John, I don't know what they're going to do with John after this match. But John doesn't really take the pin. So, it's nothing to him. But the point that you made, they butted heads. There's a reason why they butted heads. And I think that's going to be the moment where they are able to actually capitalize. I do think they're going to get a lot of heel heat for sure because people hate Logan Paul.
Yeah.
So, they're doing everything they can to get John Cena booed. But I do feel like I'm going with the babyface winning, only to further the story of eventually this John Cena and Cody rematch, which is going to happen at some point because they're going to try to set this up. So
I can also throw in a bit of a caveat to that. What if they have Jay get pinned?
Hell no.
But listen, hear me out.
That would be stupid. You would kill you.
Done a lot of stupid things.
Right? But that would be so dumb, bro. No.
Cheating, no.
Still, no.
Just hear me out.
Say it.
They cheat pinning Jay so that way Gunther can be like, see? And then you just have him win Monday.
No. I understand that
because it's also like a story in that as well.
But he's the world champion, and you already know people are already kind of iffy on his title. You have this nigga lose, only for him to backdoor and win and beat Gunther clean twice. That would I would be surprised. I would be surprised.
What are other scenarios though? Like
Logan getting pinned. That's the only scenario that makes sense.
Chad, is there another scenario? I'm just trying to see
because if you have Cody get pinned, then he's a super loser. So it's just like, what's the point?
It really wouldn't matter to me though. I'm gonna be honest with you, because how he lost at WrestleMania, this will be like, like it'll be like a numb like, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
world champions do take pins. I'm not saying that it happens, but it should not happen considering that he does have a title match literally a couple of days later against. And then we're supposed to suspend our disbelief.
It's not gonna be clean though. That's the thing.
I get it's not gonna be clean, but it's one of those things you don't. It's rare that you see your world champion lose, even if it's not clean or take the pin. It's rare.
If they have Cody lose, this could start his heel turn. That's true too.
They still not doing. They're not turning him heel.
They're not.
Yeah, no,
They're not. He's too vibrant. And
yeah, bro.
I'm
I mean,
actually interested
says,
now in this match because of that.
Unless Cena pins Jay, that's different because that's a world champion pinning a world champion. The only problem is because the reason why Jay getting pinned hurts because now you got to suspend your disbelief even more that he's gonna beat Gunther twice clean.
Yeah.
That's because now you book yourself in a situation, well, Jay gotta win, but then you just mess up Gunther even more.
Yeah.
Because he not only did he tap at WrestleMania, you had this nigga lose to Jay again, which I get it, he's the world champion.
Yeah,
but then it's like, damn, bro. He's starting to Gunther really can't overcome Jay anymore. So it would be different if he was going into the match had a little bit of momentum to kind of build up that disbelief or build up that like, okay, Jay got some momentum. He won in this tag team match. All right, let's see what he can do against Gunther.
I just know WWE, and I know everybody is expecting Logan to get pinned.
Yeah,
in a sense.
Yeah.
Just trying to put an idea out there. What would be a swerve? So think of a swerve. We just kind of ran through a couple of different scenarios right now. Think of a swerve that just could potentially happen. Just knowing WWE.
Other than Cody getting pinned to set up a match against Cody and fucking John Cena, which I
don't care about. All right, I just wanted to throw that out there.
So you going with Cena and Logan winning? I'm going with Jay and Cody winning.
I mean, now that you said that, I think I'm gonna switch it to.
Are you gonna lock in, bro? Come on.
I'm gonna lock in with Jay and Cody winning.
Okay. All right.
Because you're right. Like it'll just. I'm interested now in that match, to be honest with you. Because at first it was like whatever, but now that we talked about it, I kind of am interested to see because depending on who gets pinned, Logan, i.e., right. That kind of tells you what's going to happen in the future. So are we on the right cusp of what could be happening? Or is WWE like, you have no idea?
Initially, like I said, I'm still, I'll reserve my excitement for if the match is good. Hopefully, hopefully it is. It's just, initially, it was cool, but it's like, you can tell this was just something that they put on the card because they could have put something else on the card.
Fox the Gaming Flag, welcome to the chat, man. First time.
What's good?
He said, what if it's a DQ for the match?
I mean, then you kind of just wasted everybody's time. Yeah. Like, what's the point? So I hope that's not the case.
Unless the match is just hella good. It has to be a superb DQ. It can't be no regular schmegular, oh, I got the brass knuckles and Travis Scott comes out.
Oh, good God, no.
All right, but so we both got Jay and Cody winning that match.
All right, and the last match, which is crazy, but these Money in the Bank matches gonna be like 30 fucking minutes. We got the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. We got Seth Rollins, Solo Sikoa, LA Knight, Andrade, Penta, and El Grande Americano. I think someone said this nigga Chad Gable had 2 qualifying matches.
Technically, he did.
He fucking did, bro.
He found a way to cheat the system.
That is so. What the hell? This nigga.
I'm interested to know when they're gonna unveil his mask.
This nigga
and
had
what are the
2
repercussions?
Qualifying matches, technically, bro. What the fuck?
What will be the repercussions when they unveil him?
I'm going with. It's really out of. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's really out of Seth and LA Knight, bro. Yeah. That's it. It's out of Seth and LA. I think everyone else is cool, to fill in the spots, but it's really out of Seth.
They have LA, El Grande, but not carrying. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I say LA with interference to rob Seth.
Yeah, because here's the thing: if you you could have Seth win. You could have Seth win. He has the faction, but I think they're holding off on putting the title on him because honestly, they don't need to put the title on him. I think there's a good story to tell, and the only thing that would really make this prediction of LA Knight even viable of winning is obviously Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. They're going to be out there. They're going to start wrecking shop.
Yeah.
They're going to start destroying people. I do feel like someone's getting speared through a ladder.
Yeah.
It's going to be chaos. Someone's getting hit with multiple tsunamis. He's going to clear the field.
Yeah.
It's going to look like he has it.
Yeah.
Everything's good. I do see Sammy. I do see CM Punk coming out there. So no disqualification. Anything goes. But ultimately, they're going to get put down. He's going to be right there.
Yeah.
It's going to be his moment. He's like, yeah, I got it. I told y'all. You know, the fickle fans going to be like, oh, you know he is. He's going to be, you know, drinking it in, man. And then you're going to hear, dun, 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 woo!
That's what you're going to hear first. Then you're going to hear, dun, dun, dun.
Wait, you going to hear the DJ backspin?
Because of his moment being
ruined.
Yeah.
And then Roman Reigns music hit.
Yeah.
And he comes out there to a massive reaction from the crowd.
Yeah.
Roman comes out there, spears the ever-living shit out of Braun.
Yeah.
Spears the ever-living shit out of Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman may even catch a fucking punch to the face, which would chef's kiss. And then it's going to be that moment where Seth's like, what the fuck? And probably push him off the ladder or whatever the case. Something's going to happen or he's going to fall off that ladder. Crowd's going to go crazy. And LA Knight has his moment. He gets back in the ring. Crowd losing their shit. Finally climbs that ladder. Finally grabs this briefcase. And LA Knight is your men's Money in the Bank winner. And huge pop. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it.
Or Solo is sneaky.
No, hell no. Don't waste
still
it.
off on him.
Don't waste the fucking Money in the Bank on Solo. No disrespect to Solo, but no, bro. No, bro. Let him deal with
It's scripted it in real time, bro.
No, don't waste the Money in the Bank on Solo, bro. It's either LA Knight or nothing, because this is it. This is it for him. So
what's wrong with Solo though?
Nothing wrong with Solo, but I don't see him as world champion right now. I mean, that ship is sailed. You know who's the guy in that group. Yeah. And it's
maybe that's the thing. Like, who's the guy? Because the guy keeps talking about how I don't need y'all, and Solo is starting to feel like, all right, you're not gonna keep disrespecting us.
It's too. The problem once they added Jacob to the mix, Solo Aura was depleted. He has funny moments. Solo has been more funny, if anything. But when I think of the next guy up, especially in this bloodline faction, it's none other than Jacob. He's him.
How do you get? Because that's gonna be a match, Solo versus Jacob.
They may set it up for SummerSlam.
But how do you get Solo to be respected enough again to sell that match?
I mean, it's really just gonna come down to him and JC Mateo beating the brakes out of Jacob. That's it. They're gonna beat the brakes out of him. It's gonna be a situation where maybe he cost him the title, or maybe they can feud over the United States Championship. Who knows? But it's gonna. I mean, that's why JC Mateo is there. It's literally for Solo.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm going with LA Knight.
Solo turned into the water boy.
I'm going with LA Knight, man. I hope he wins. I think that would be really fresh. It would really bring even more excitement to when he comes out, because now things are a little bit even more unpredictable because he has Money in the Bank. He can cash in on anyone whenever he wants to. So it'll be interesting to see how they book that. But, yep.
No, I'm interested in that.
So let's go do the recap real quick.
All right, bet. Let's do a recap.
For the Women's Intercontinental Championship, we got Lyra versus Becky. You said you're going with Lyra. I'm going with Becky. For the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, You said you was going with Naomi. I said I'm going with Naomi as well.
Ding.
Proceed with caution. Hopefully that happens.
That briefcase will be fired.
Yeah, it'll be a cold briefcase. Come on, WWE. You know what I'm saying? We coming up with ideas. Y'all can hit us up. We we can do something. Anyway, John Cena, Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. This really could go either way. Yeah. But we decided we're gonna go with Cody and Jey to win this tag team match.
Logan getting
pinned. And finally, for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, it's really between Seth and LA Knight. I think we're going to get Seth potentially about to win. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Sami Zayn come out there to interfere, stop that, and then we get LA Knight capitalize it and winning the men's Money in the Bank. And guess what, y'all? Y'all have a chance to win too this weekend.
Yes,
all you have to do is pull up to Social Beer Garden this Saturday.
Yes,
and
sir.
You may have an opportunity to go home with the Money in the Bank briefcase. And there's going to be some goodies inside here. So make sure y'all pull up. And that way you have an opportunity to be like potentially Naomi, be like potentially LA Knight. And now you are a Money in the Bank winner. And we'll see you guys this Saturday. So make sure you pull up.
We will, man. Make sure y'all pull up for sure. Hey, so they are asking, are we going to stream SmackDown? We'll talk about that. But to end this video, because we're going to be posting this as well to YouTube. Again, appreciate y'all for joining and whatnot. YouTube, we love you guys. Rocking out with Twitch right now. So, hey, again, make sure y'all hitting us up on Twitch and following us, Clutch Going Gaming. That's where we are for a lot of the live streaming stuff that can't necessarily go on Twitch. But yeah, man, we really hope this is going to be a good one nonetheless, and hopefully enjoy the time that you guys are going to have out with us, just kicking it and hanging out and just enjoying the vibes. It was some good old wrestling, man. We probably can get up, shoot the ball around. We did that last time at the party we was at with Trap Sushi. So, man, it's a lot of stuff that we can do. We're just trying to build this community to be something that, is a hub down here in the city. So, hey, I'm looking forward to it. Continue to spread love, be love as usual. Always keep God first. Money in the Bank. It's going to be a tough one. Peace.
Woo!
Twitch.
Man.
We still on here. I dare anyone to try to cash in on me, longest reigning world heavyweight champion since 2007. My picks are about Cure. Oh yeah, put y'all picks in the comment section. What are your picks? Please put your picks in the comment section and in the chat right now, because we want to see what you guys think as well. Because it can be anything. It can go anyway.
Bitches from Houston. If you got a problem, then we got the solutions. And there's no illusion. I made this shit happen, I'm living life lucid. I'm switching my strategies. Now they hate on me cause I'm causing casualties. But why are they after me? Deep inside they know they can't handle half of me.